Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Sitiania S. Aji Salik and now I'm going to discuss about the structure and rule of the national authorities. So first we have the Ministry of Educational or National Authority. So this may be the national or central organization with responsibility for developing the national educational philosophy, national policies, state examination, and the national curricula. This national organization may also have responsibility for paying teachers, setting schools, appointing village education committees, distributing materials, providing and service training for teachers, and the scheduling for the school year. So the national organization or the central organization have the responsibility in developing the national educational philosophy. So sila yung gumagawa ng educational philosophy. For example, is in our college, the College of Education. So we have our own philosophy. Aside from that is sila rin yung gumagawa ng national policies and the state examination. An example of state examination is the LET examination. And they are also the one who is responsible in developing the national curricula, just like the K-12 curriculum that we use today. Another is the national organization also may have the responsibility for paying teachers. So they are the one who pay the teachers and also setting school. Sila rin yung may responsibilidad kung saan nila ilalagay or itatayo yung isang school. Appointing village education committees, distributing materials, sila rin yung may responsibilidad na to distribute materials, the materials that we use in school also. And also, they are the one who provide and service training for teachers, like katulad ng mga seminars na ina-attenda ng mga teachers natin. And another one is the scheduling for the school year. So, in DepEd, di ba sila yung nagsiset ng schedule nila? As DepEd is sila yung nagsiset ng schedule within one school year. For example, is the 2021 to 2022 school year. Sila rin yung may responsibilidad na iset yung schedule nila within that year. So, Ministry of Educational or National Authority may also write the rules and regulations that govern the school system, and or each school may be responsible for defining its own rules and regulations. So, the national authority is kaya rin nilang sumulat or gumawa ng rules and regulation for each school. However, the school can also be responsible and making their own rules and regulation for their school. Next is we have the inspectorate, regional and or district level. So the national organization may have regional or district offices which provide the opportunity for visit to schools and ensure the distribution of materials. These offices also maintain records relating to each school. So representative of these offices may have responsibility for monitoring and evaluating all the schools within their region. So the national organization is meron din silang regional or district level that they are given opportunity na bisitahin yung isang school. So if you can still remember during our elementary days, di ba, sometimes we beautify our school, our classroom, and also we wear our complete uniform kasi nga sabi ng mga teachers natin, meron tayong bisita na galing sa taas. So they are the regional or district level na bibisita sa isang school to see or to evaluate the schools and also to ensure the distribution of materials. And also they are the one who monitor the school within the region. Next, we have the modifying the national curriculum. So the national curriculum may be developed by the central organization with inputs from teachers throughout the country. So the curriculum may be designed to satisfy the needs of private sector groups, which will eventually hire graduates and the communities in which the graduates will ultimately work. So dito naman sa modifying the national curriculum is the central organization or the national organization is pwede rin yung national or central organization that and with the inputs of teachers throughout the country, which means pinag-decision na ng mga teacher or pinagtulong-tulungan na all over the country and making curriculum to satisfy the needs of private sector groups, and also they are the one who hired graduates and communities to help. The last one is we have the national examination. So the national examination may be designed to facilitate the movement of students from one stage of education to another. So there may be a national examination to determine the degree of readiness, for example, of literacy and numeracy. So the national examination is like an assessment which will evaluate the learners if they are ready to step up to the next level of their education. So, for example of national examination is the NAT exam or the National Achievement Test. So if you can still remember during elementary days, di ba meron tayong ina-attend na exam? So that is the NAT exam. And that is an example of national examination which the purpose of this is to determine the degree of readiness of the learners and literacy and numeracy and all others. So that's all. Thank you.